suggestion. What I'm looking for is an object that has some significance to you. So just shout it out.
Skull.
A skull. Do you own a skull?
Yes.
You own a. Is it a human skull?
Yes.
It is. Okay. Like, how did you come about owning a human skull?
It was my dad's.
Oh, interesting.
It was his property first.
Oh, okay. Oh,
My dad's skull.
okay.
He was a doctor.
He was a what?
A doctor.
Oh, okay.
So he used it for teaching and stuff.
Okay. Is it like, do you know where like that skull came
No
from?
idea.
Is it just like, okay, great. And do you have it in a visible place in your home?
It's in a nice case.
So strangers and guests come and see a human skull
Right
on
there.
display. Okay, very good. Thank you for that. We are my town.
We were the boys of summer. Jackie and I running through the fields, playing ball. Those were the days. Everything seemed perfect. Till we went to the park. Jack and I, we spent days digging holes, looking for money, looking for shells, down by the river. Typical boy things. Till one day we found a little something more than a shell. We found a small skull.
Hey, Jimmy, look over here. I found a large root to what looks like an old-looking tree. I know, look right next to that, a human skull! Oh, my God! No, Jimmy, what do we do? Do we run away? Do we call the cops? I mean, I've never seen anything like this before. Do we touch it? We touch it. We touch it.
We gotta touch it. Jackie!
That's what a skull feels.
You know what happens when you touch a skull?
You cry in bed for days.
Holy shit!
Oh, God.
You touch a skull, you cry, and now I gotta be a friend. Oh, crybaby Jackie and his friend Jimmy. It's tag team Jimmy. Crying all day in their beds.
I'm sorry to do that to you, Jimmy. Look,
It's a selfish act.
I was feeling selfish. You had both of the root beers at lunch. I didn't have one. So yeah, you know what? I wanted a little bit of glory. I wanted to touch a skull. I wanted to cry in bed for days, and now I'm curious. So I'm gonna dig it out and look at it.
No, what?
We gotta know more.
If we're gonna cry together, we may as well dig this skull up together.
So you'll touch it with me.
I'll touch it with you. All right, ready? Hold on.
Miss Peterson. Miss Peterson, it's Coach. It's Coach calling. Yeah, why hasn't your son been to practice recently?
Well, I keep telling him that practice is for the wicked of heart. So he don't come no more.
Well, it's pretty last minute. I mean, we've got all our games starting in like a week. He's been around for like months.
Could you repeat that? I got a horrible connection. What starts in a week?
The round of games that we play in the sports.
Oh, the classic sport game round.
That's right.
Well, I won't have no Petersons playing any sport game rounds, not in this town.
But Miss
sir.
Peterson, your son is one of the most talented players we have.
Now look, I know Jimmy's talented, okay? But it may be that I got different plans for my boy than running head first into a sport game, cracking his head into another boy's, winding up in some hospital, can't even think.
Miss Peterson, you know how hard it is to make a name for yourself in this town.
Oh, and do you know how hard it is to be a mother? Let me tell you something about being a mother. You don't go to bed without thinking, oh, where's my son? you don't go to bed without thinking, oh, where's my son? Second time. You don't go to bed before doing a lot of things, asking lots of questions about your baby boy. Because there ain't nothing in the world that means more to you than that child. Jimmy Peterson! Don't run away! Yo, what in the God's name are you doing, boy?
I was playing sports.
Now, I'm not giving you the other half of the ball back. We've talked about this.
Mom, if it ain't connected, it don't roll. Look.
Oh, I know it don't roll. And you know what won't be rolling to school if you keep on disobeying me? Jimmy Peterson!
Was that the answer to
Yeah, that was the answer. I said the answer out loud. God, son, how many times do I gotta tell you, okay? You got no place playing sport. Don't you run after that other half. I thought I threw it further, don't... Jimmy?
Did you see how far that went, Mom? It went far. I can play sport.
Now look, Jimmy, I know you can play sport, okay? It's just like... Oh, no, it just gives me a heart attack seeing you out there every time. Why are your jeans so muddy? You've been digging again with Jackie?
No.
Because I forbade that as well.
No, Ma. I ain't been. No. We didn't go digging down by the river, nothing. No.
It sounds like you went digging down by the river.
No. I just been playing sports with him. See, sports is practicing. We didn't dig out nothing.
Well, why don't you stop practicing going to bed at an earlier time? Because right now I'm changing your curfew to 8 p.m. on the dot. Because I do not appreciate you going against my wishes again. Jimmy, if only you understood that what I want for you is, I just want what's best. I want you to stay safe. I don't want you playing sport games because you'll get hurt. I don't want you digging down by the river because it's a gross, muddy river. And I don't trust that friend of yours, okay? Now you march back inside and you go to bed.
Yeah, well, what we got here is a classic case of a dead body and a skull that's next to a tree trunk, and that's pretty much as far as my education took me.
Hell yeah, Chief. You got it.
Yeah, I would say human? Too big to be a cat, right?
Yeah, it's too big to be a cat.
Okay.
I was thinking, hey, Chief.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe I could write the report up on this. Huh? The classic bing bang boom down in the tree stump. Got her dead.
Good. This is good. Hey, you know, not the best press, but some press for this town, right? Am I
Hey,
right?
you know what they say, Chief? Good press is
Worthless
good-
if you got bad
bad
press.
press.
Chief, why that skeleton doesn't have a skull?
Hey, Smithy, you want your cigarette?
I did, that's why I took it.
That's right, man.
This crime scene's been tampered with. Somebody's been here. Well, we gotta dust this for prints and all the other science things as well.
Smithy, he is a smart boy.
Yeah. Looks like someone's going to do some extracurricular homework tonight, right?
Yeah, it looks like you're writing up the books.
Yeah. 'Cause
That's
I got
a
this
heavy
appointment.
pile of books.
I got an appointment. Podiatrist, you know, I gotta go.
All right. Well, I'll look into this. Maybe I'll even find out who took it.
Jimmy, you on the line? Yeah, the cord stayed intact. Hey,
What?
You didn't
The
tell your
tin
mo-
ca- Hold on.
the cord stayed intact.
Oh,
Hey, Jimmy, you didn't tell your mother, did you? About the skull? I know you look dirty. Mine asked me about mine, and I said, I looked straight in the eye, and I said, Yeah, I was somewhere else, not the river. And she was like, okay, and that was that.
Lucky. My mom put me through the burner. She had me in the oven on broil.
She put you Jimmy, there's people we should talk to about. Is that a metaphor?
God, it's a metaphor. Think back to English with Mr. Jackson. Metaphor.
Is the largest sword, that's right.
Yeah. But back to my mom. She put me through the burners. She said, hey, have you been to the river?
And you said,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Jimmy,
said,
I don't know about you, but I've been crying a lot, just like we knew we would.
Oh, no. My mom told me go to bed at 8, and I was like, I better not, because I'm going to start crying once I go into bed.
Jimmy, I'm not so sure we should have taken that skull home.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, Miss Peterson, I'm so glad you could see me about my foot issue on such late notice, but it has just been barking like a dog.
Literally? Yep.
Yep.
That's a bad foot.
You know, standing at my age is getting to be real difficult. And right now we're working on this heavy case. Got a dead body down by the river.
Chief, you don't... Down by the river.
That's right, down by the river.
Oh.
We can't figure it out.
A
This
dead
is the
body?
head.
Head? It had a head like the other skeletons do?
That's right, Mrs. Peterson.
Was this... But nothing looked out of the ordinary? No one had tampered with the
Oh, it's
skeleton?
absolutely been tampered by tiny hands. That's what our forensic guys say.
Well, you know what don't have tiny hands? That's children. That's children. Children don't have tiny hands. You know what does? Various critters. Wood rats, squirrels. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's true. We have not followed up with the small animal attorney that this town has.
And that's good. That's very good. I hope you don't.
These small animals do need representation. They get accused for all different kinds of things that small animals have no business in the first place, you know? The easiest scapegoat. They probably got that name because something was blamed on a goat.
Well, that makes a whole lot of sense, Chief. I'm glad you're the chief of the police. You sure to make this town safe. Safe for my boy, Jimmy, and his jackass friend.
Hey, I haven't seen that little Jimmy in a while. Is he gonna be at that sport game?
Well,
Yeah?
You know about my boy, he don't play sports. Nuh-uh.
He don't play ball no more.
Jimmy, look, I came right over, okay? It started
talking to me.
cool! Okay. I just started, I don't know, I was bored and I was sitting in bed and staring at the walls and thinking about sixth period tomorrow, and I just started asking questions like, hey, what did your hair look like?
Oh,
Hey,
and what?
it said long and brown.
I said long and golden brown, sir.
My apologies, Mr. Skeleton Head.
Can I
Ask it something.
Can I?
Yes. Go ahead. I don't have all day.
What's your favorite color?
I don't have eyes anymore, but I'd say when I did, maybe a soft baby blue.
Your turn.
Hey, Mr. Skeleton,
Yeah.
who killed you?
Who killed me?
Yeah, that was the question.
Well, how old are you boys right now?
22?
The long and short of it, sir, is that we're both 12.
You idiot! You told him 12?
Oh no! The age-old wisdom of truth. You never tell a skull how old you are.
Wait, just 1 second. Sorry, Mr. Skull. He said 12.
18.
12 plus 6.
Okay.
Who killed you? We're very excited to learn more.
Well, I would say about 30 years ago. 2 boys around your age. It was dark. I think they thought I had money or something. They just hit me from behind, and I've been by that tree trunk ever since.
Why would young boys do a thing like that?
I don't know. Maybe there was another motive, but
This world is just senseless, Mr. Skeleton. You sure you don't know who they are?
I know one thing. One of the boys had a distinct odor.
Did it smell like
Dogs.
dogs?
Coach, it's me. It's me. Look, I snuck out, and my mom doesn't know I'm here, but I can play in the sport.
Good, good.
Thank you. I'm so ready. I've been practicing my throws. I've been practicing.
Let's see it.
Whoa. Okay. That's a touchdown.
Jimmy! Man, you look ready for the big game. I've always wanted to do that. I know you're gonna be great out there, okay? Listen, a lot's happened this summer. We found a dead skull. We found courage, I guess, somewhere in there.
Yes.
You found out how to play football. You found out how to defy your mom, Mrs. Peterson of all people.
I know. I call her Mom.
Listen, buddy, I just want you to know I'm thinking of you out there on the field, okay?
Hey,
And I had a thought. I know you don't want to have something like this on your mind with the big game going on, but you remember that distinct odor Mr. Skeleton told us about?
yeah?
Coach has got a lot of dogs. You don't think?
He's about 45. They said 30,
30
years
years
later,
ago.
he was a 15-year-old.
Oh,
man. That guy.
Hey boys, okay, so my hubby said like 5 or so minutes and we're all gonna get together to start for the game, okay?
Thanks for letting me be the assistant.
Coach, what do we do?
I don't know, Jimmy. I mean, that's a wild accusation to go out and score a game-winning touchdown, which you, of course, are going to because it's your first game, and that's just what happens.
Boy!
Come down from that high and say, Coach,
You
killed a man
by the river.
Hey, actually, so my husband and, also head coach and assistant, is, requesting that you guys actually meet him down by the river. He said he wanted to give you a pep talk. You in particular because of your mom. Okay.
Jimmy, Jackie, why are we whispering? Mike's.
Jimmy, I see him. I see Coach. He's right up there. Oh, shit, he's over there. Let's stand. Hey, Coach.
Hey, boys. Broke the ball in half just like you like it.
Ah, classic.
I really want to come and get that from you, Coach.
Jackie? Jimmy?
Oh no! Oh no! I have to catch it because I'm a young boy.
Jackie.
He's gone.
Coach,
That's my name.
are you gonna eat me?
I would do no such thing. I'm just here to make you the best sport player you can be, son. Have a seat by this oak tree.
This oak tree looks very similar to the one that dead man guy talking to.
Oh, yeah, I read the report. Only
Said-
about 15 feet away, too.
It's right there.
Right there.
Jimmy Peterson? Why are you wearing football equipment?
Ma?
Coach? What in the hell is the meaning of why is he all suited up for game day?
I'll tell you what, Ma. Coach here to kill me. Yeah! Coach is here to kill me and Jackie's dead and the skull is talking to me. Said he had golden hair was long. You don't believe.
Now, I may be a protective mother that's skeptical about a lot of things, but there's one thing I trust, and that's the word of my boy. So if he's telling me that you came here to kill him, I believe him. And that's why I had a mother's intuition and called the chief to come and arrest you here in the woods, where I knew you were. That's right, mothers know everything.
Hey, Chief, yeah, he's over here. Chief! Hold on. Chief! Oh, there you are, Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta arrest Coach.
Hey, this guy, he's a good friend. I've been friends with him since like 12 years old, middle school, and I gotta say, he's a good guy.
No, hold on just a minute.
Wait a second, did you just Scooby-Doo a face-off? Are you the chief and the coach? Oh my God! And that's right, we have Jimmy Patterson here. This is quarter 4 of the sport game. And if you believe it, he has just come from the site of a murder where our coach was arrested for the murder of a Mr. Skeleton of 30 years ago.
You can do it, Jimmy. We all have faith in
We see Jimmy Patterson on the line of scrimmage, as they call it.
you. Go team, go team.
The ball is hiked. He's standing, he's twirling, he's looking. The defensive line is really just kind of taking their sweet time. He's looking at the school right now as if for inspiration. Oh, he's waving to the crowd. He's picking up a rock. He threw the rock, and he's picking up the football, and he's running it. He's running into the end zone. I don't believe it. Jimmy Patterson has scored the first point of this entire sport game. Why do we watch this? You have it here, folks. A story like this could only happen in Quarbin, Mississippi. Woo! Thank you. Next up is Rat Queen.